How's it, La Familia? My name is Sianam Tiane, and this is the second episode of Meet the Boss series. I just want to give some people some context as to what is it all about. So for this week in particular, I'm going to be mainly discussing how I think I'm a boss and how I want to get into a rhythm and adopt certain rituals that will ensure me success. So what that looks like, if I can take just a quick second to recap from yesterday's episode, is that we discussed that you need to believe in the fact that you're made for greatness, you know? And that belief needs to stem from a burning desire to really want to achieve something and give back to the world and something much greater than you. And then the second point was that you need to be resilient in your beliefs. So it's really not enough for you to believe one day and not believe the next, because then you're breaking the pattern, you're breaking the momentum. So I'd advise you that on a daily basis, you really try and see where you can kind of get that belief, you know, and run with it and make that your superpower, you understand? So that's what we discussed in episode 1. Today we're on episode 2, which is amazing. I'm pretty excited. And we're going to be discussing the different types of rituals, more especially my ritual that I have adopted from other people that are successful and I've just implemented in my life, and kind of I've been doing this for over a month now, and I've seen some great results from this. So hopefully you can try this out and actually get something out of it. So, but I do urge you that if you find something interesting, please do comment on the YouTube channel comments or wherever that you might find this video as well. But please do comment and actually do practice the stuff that I'm discussing here, because I do take some time in looking at what type of rituals are best for your brain, your body, and your mind. Brain and body. So yeah, so let's get started, okay? So for today, I want to really touch on what I do every morning. So every morning, come 5 a.m., I wake up. When I started this, 5 o'clock was really the hardest thing. So I started with 6 o'clock. I get in work at 9, okay? Let me give you some context. Get in work at 9 contractually, but I arrive at the office at 7 o'clock and I wake up at 5 a.m., right? So I've got about 2 hours to be in touch with myself, you know? And it's very important for you to have that time to yourself so that you can plan your day and you actually alleviate the anxiety that really kind of cripples us on a day-to-day. So I wake up at 5 a.m. And from that 5 a.m. I do not touch the phone, outside of really stopping the alarm, but I don't touch the phone. What I do is that I stay in bed for about 10 minutes, really thinking on what was I dreaming about? Is there anything significant that was there that I need to, remember? Because remember, guys, your brain does not stop working when you're sleeping. You may find that you've got some great ideas that have been popping up in your dreams, or even solutions that you've been having problems to. It's just that since you don't take that time to reflect as to what was happening in your subconscious mind while you were asleep, then you will never tap into that stuff, you know? So that's what I do. 5 a.m. I wake up, and 10 minutes I stay in bed thinking about what I've been dreaming about, and hopefully I can pick up some ideas or solutions to some of the issues that I may have or have been struggling with, right? And then moving forward, I then have, I obviously wake up and then I make my bed, right? Now making your bed sounds very, hey, why do you gotta make your bed? But making your bed is actually very important. Being the fact that you are now setting up an environment that is clean. A clean environment means that you're also, there's no cluster, and your mind is free to think. But also, most importantly, what I've seen making your bed is that making your bed really motivates you to, it's more like, actually I want to explain this right because I need to make sense here. So when you make your bed, you set yourself up for success, right? In a sense that is the first thing that you achieve in the day, so you make your bed, make it nice and neat, and once you come back from work or come back from school or come back from wherever that you are, you come back to a made bed, and that's a sign of success. So I'd encourage you to make your bed every single morning, and make it to the best of your ability, and that will come around full circle as a success point, okay? And then third point would then be brush your teeth, but brush your teeth with your opposite hand. So I'm right-handed, usually go like this, 2 minutes, done, you know? But I've actually been trying this for about a week now, no, 4 days. And brushing with my left hand, what it actually does, or with the opposite hand rather, what it actually does is that it stimulates neural connections in your brain to a degree where you're now using parts of your body or your anatomy that you don't usually use on a day-to-day. So now your brain now starts to connect certain signals in your mind that, hey, you know what? Now that he's using his left hand, using your left hand now triggers other things or other capabilities or other skills that you are able to tap into, because now you are using a function that you hardly ever use. So I would encourage you to use the opposite hand when you're brushing your teeth. It's quite difficult, but I mean, over the long run, you get used to, one, using the opposite hand, and two, it's a sense of, you can actually do something that you're not generally used to doing, you know what I mean? So eventually I would like to use my left hand to write with. I want to write with both hands. So that's a challenge that I'd like to pose on yourself as well, that try brushing your teeth with the opposite hand. It does stimulate neural connections in your brain, right? And then my fourth ritual would then be exercise. This is not the exercise that primarily takes up my day, but it's more like a 15-minute workout session, and also coupled with breathing exercises, alright? So how that looks like is I try to do 100 every day. Keta, my colleague, generally, he always asks me, so are you still doing the push-ups? And I'm like, yeah, that's because I started with 100, and that was a big task for me. So what I now do is that I do about 50 push-ups. I mean, the important part of this is that it really gets your heart pumping. Once your heart gets pumping, pushes blood throughout your body, goes to your brain, turns into a real life superhero basically. So try to do some form of exercise. Doesn't have to be really hectic. You can plank, you can push up, you can sit up, you can do squats, you can do lunges, whatever it is that just gets your heart rate up, gets you ready, gets you ready for the day, really. My fifth point and last point would then be you really have to note things down. So whatever it is that you want to achieve for the day, I'd really suggest that you jot it down, get a journal, get a notebook, whatever it may be. All the successful people throughout history had journals. You look at Einstein, you look at Leonardo da Vinci, my boss, my previous boss had a journal. So I'd really implore you to take that upon yourself, to really jot down exactly what you want to achieve for the day. It doesn't have to be a long list of things. Don't make it too hectic for yourself, These things need to be attainable. So what I generally do is that I set 4 massive goals, which are my decisions for the day, you understand? And within those 4 goals, you can even break them down, right? So you can say 1 is personal, 1 is work, the other one is like family related, which also links up probably personal, or whatever it may be. But try maybe have a touch point for every pillar of your life, and have 1 goal within those pillars that you are going to smash on that day, alright? And while, a goal could be facing a fear, what I did yesterday is that I had a presentation that I had to do, and I was really ill-prepared, but the fact that I woke up early and then got to do it, and my mind was working from 5 a.m. thinking, okay, dude, you need to do this, you need to include this in the presentation, you need to do that and that and that, and then within an hour getting to work, come 8 o'clock, I'm done. You understand what I'm saying? So, and that's just work. And then on a personal level, I then say, I really need to speak to my girl. Speak to your girl, call her up, like, yo, good morning, honey, how you doing? Good morning, baby, if it's a guy. How you doing? Good luck for the day. And then just get that out there, sense of, you're not alone, and you're just maybe building that part of your relationship. And then that's really the crux of setting goals for the day. So those are my top 5, I think, guides to, or top 5 rituals that I do. And if you've got your own, please feel free to share. But yeah, like I said before, guys, try smash your goals, believe in yourself, be resilient, try to learn from as many people as you can, but also you do know that you need to learn the right stuff. So just to recap on the rituals that I'm doing. So first one, wake up early, 5 a.m. Number 2, make your bed. 3, brush your teeth with the opposite hand. 4, exercise. And then 5, note down the goals that you want to smash for the day. Like I said, guys, I'm your host with the most. This is season 1 of episode 2. And thank you very much for actually, watching this. And guys, I really value your support. And if you really have anything to say, any comments, anything that you would like me to know, rituals that you have maybe, or people that you'd like me to interview, because for the next episode or the next season of this is that I'm going to take it upon myself to interview top CEOs within marketing or wherever, whichever organization that there is, to really give you guys an understanding as to what type of rituals they go through to be on top of the game and to achieve a high level of performance. I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.